Hey there guys, welcome to tonight's stream. I know this is the part where I normally jump straight to the game, and I'm going to get to that in just a sec, but I figured, and I'm just going to leave the music kind of playing quietly in the background. I'll refix the volume later when I reset this, but I had something I kind of wanted to talk about a bit before we actually go live with tonight's stream. Kind of allude to this with what I tweeted out earlier. Basically, long story short, I need to change something up as far as my attempts to put together a streaming schedule are concerned, because as you guys have no doubt noticed, I have been very inconsistent with any sort of schedule. I'm gonna be upfront with you guys. I was making an attempt to try to find the best possible way to stream just about every day that I could. The only days I avoided were days where I knew I had something else going on I had to tend to. But there's just some stuff I kind of had to schedule around on the fly, like draft format battles for Pokemon, things that go on with my family. Some things I certainly can't prepare for, like how much I might be exhausted after a day of work, which has caused several streaming plans to fall through because I was just too tired and opted to just take a nap, and that was just the end of the night right there. Trying to stream every day whenever possible is clearly not something I can do right now. If I was a Twitch partner and getting paid for this, then maybe I could afford to do that. But that is most certainly not the case. I'm not even an affiliate yet, so everything I've done to this point, I am not even getting paid for. This is just me streaming for the heck of it, streaming because I want to stream and chat with people and share my love of video games and everything else with all of you guys. And even if I was getting paid for it, that would still be the main reason I would stream. Another source of income would be nice for me because God knows I'm in a bad spot financially right now, but I am never going to try and make money the primary motivator for this channel. Although the step up to affiliate would be nice, which I think was part of the driving force behind why I tried to schedule something for every day. But it's just not meant to happen. If I have an opening of some kind where maybe I could just kick back and stream something casually every day, then maybe I could afford to do that. But right now, that is just not in the cards, especially since with work, we're entering the summer season. For those who don't know, I work at a retail outlet in a local resort. So, yeah, things can get fairly hectic because hotels are always very busy during the summer with with kids out of school, everyone always planning trips. And considering I live near Cedar Point, that is certainly going to make things quite busy for both them and especially us, since they would be staying with us to visit the park. But, plain and simple, I need to figure something else out. As far as this week's concerned, I know for sure I'm obviously streaming right now because I'm sitting here talking with you guys. I'm planning on streaming tomorrow as well because I do have the day off from work tomorrow. Only reason that would change is if I get called in to cover a shift, but barring that, I definitely have plans to stream tomorrow while I have the opening. I do work the next 4 days, though, so I can't say for sure exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to try and see if I can get something set up to maybe stream at least 3, maybe 4 times a week, depending on how things fall into place. What days exactly those will be, I cannot say for sure. Sunday so far has been the only consistent day I've been able to get off, but with my schedule, I cannot guarantee that is going to be staying put, because you never know what can happen over the summer. For all I know, I could get called in on any day off. I could be asked to stay later to cover a shift. I might just be exhausted because it was a busy day at work, or maybe I had something else planned I wanted to do. We'll see how it all works out. I will try to find some way to get a stable streaming schedule of some kind, but for the time being, it's not in the cards. What I was originally trying to do. As soon as I get something stable figured out, I will certainly keep you guys updated. In the meantime, though, now that I've gotten that out of my system, had that little heart-to-heart with you guys, obviously you guys came here for video games. Wrong switched to the wrong thing there. It's been way too long since I've streamed. Must have been a week exactly. Get our South Park going again here. So, as you recall from the last time I streamed South Park, which was like 2 weeks ago or so at this point, we dealt with the police at the South Park police station. We wrapped that up. Them and their elder god. It is eerily quiet in my room this morning as we enter, I believe, the final day. Okay, nothing in my toy chest. The sparkles usually indicate there is something there. No clue what that's all about. In any case, there is something story-related that's going to start up pretty much as soon as I walk out the door, and I'm probably going to tackle that first. Otherwise, my goal for the stream, I have quite a few side quests that I want to get knocked out of the way tonight. I still have 6 of Mr. Adam's stupid headshots I need to hang up, and I have a vague idea of where most of those are. Where they need to go. They haven't tackled yet. I believe I'm still missing 3 of Big Gay Al's cats. Gonna have to try to, off the top of my head to remember where those are. I think I could, if I hunt through my Coonstagram, I can find the messages from Al that kind of give me clues on that. I vaguely remember where one of them is I'm still missing. I know where the 2 are that I've already grabbed. So it's just basically a matter of trying to get my head screwed on straight and sort through my memories, I guess. And obviously the scavenger hunt for the Yowie project, I think I've only grabbed 1 or 2 pieces of Yowie art so far. But at this point in the game, every place where there is a piece of Yowie art available is in fact accessible. So I'm definitely going to be getting this out of the way once and for all this stream, especially since, considering I've made it clear that Craig and Tweak are both part of my proverbial A-team whenever I enter battle, alongside Wendy, aka Call Girl. The reward you get for the Yowie project is definitely going to be beneficial in that respect. But first things first, I'm actually going to fix up my artifacts quite a bit, because I have this epic slot available now at long last, and I also realized that there are some other things I can do right now as well, because I'm actually going to switch out the Crystal Capacitor plus 2 for, believe it or not, the Necronomicon, because I actually get an extra 10% to status effect damage at the cost of 6% ultimate recovery, which is not bad. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make, plus it's an extra 10 or so might. As good as the Empathy Surge is, I am actually going to switch that to the Ungodly Strength. I'm still not saying that Eldritch Abomination's name. I refuse to. But it boosts everything, essentially. So, well, my health kind of goes back from being neutral after a bit of a dip. Other than that, Brains and Spunk still stay up. Movement still stays at 2. The Brawn gets a 25% boost as well, as does the Ultimate I'm currently using. So I really have no reason not to switch over to it. And since I'm in here, I cannot ignore the empty slot right here. I think I'm going to swap this out with what I get from... well, this is basically a free 100 might. What I get from completing the Yowie project, I'm going to switch that for whatever I choose for the time being. But until then, let's see. Suppose of an epic emotional struggle against resentment, expectations, and other horrors. Team member in the first ally slot gains 1 move. I think I'm going to go with that just because I am trying not to touch the Skull of Sick Burning just because it's a DLC from Dust Till Castle Bonita. I will be tackling all of that stuff after I finish the main story. The Coon Commando Gyro, that's only plus 10 might, which is awful for an epic slot. And the Tumbler of Erupting Youth, healing provides 100% more health to any team member. Healing items do. But I'm trying to avoid using healing items as much as possible unless I take that much damage in battle. So if I'm not using healing items, then this is kind of not really that great, in all honesty. So I'll use Triumph of the Heart for now. I will be swapping it out for something else, but we'll be getting that later. So I think this about does it for the startup to all this. I apologize it took almost 15 minutes to get here, but let's step outside for... a moment. Good God, what the hell happened here? I can actually go into my parents' room. I could not do this before, which is completely empty. I mean, I'm gonna loot the place since this is probably my only chance to actually come in here. Even though it's all scrap and nothing more. But yeah, that trail leads from their bedroom. Blood spatters on my door as well. TV's on. Oh. So we're just gonna ignore the blood trail for now, I guess.
An SPPD police station last night has left citizens in shock and disbelief. With prisoners now on the loose and policemen in the hospital, one member of the Chamber of Commerce has had enough and is announcing his bid for mayor.
The citizens of South Park deserve to feel safe.
Oh, God.
Vigilantes who go around farting on people's heads. Together, we can free ourselves from the anal terrorism that has been forced upon us. My name is Mitch Connor, and I endorse this message.
And my name is RuppDat, and I want to kill you. Yeah. I'm just gonna turn that off. Yeah. Mitch freaking Connor. The blood trail goes into the kitchen. Jesus. This is a little much, don't you think? I think this is probably more blood than even 2 human bodies are able to sustain if you're able to paint my fucking kitchen like this. I mean, seriously, just... Oh, God. And now everything just goes quiet. Well, that's quite a start to my day. Let's, step outside, shall we? Where is my character?
Don't you sometimes feel like you have no idea what to do next? Like you haven't been given any direction and you're unsure what's even going on.
Sounds about right for this current scenario.
My child, it's because you've been trying to find yourself in the wrong way. Knowing your sexual identity or race or ethnicity, that's nothing compared to knowing who you are spiritually. And my child, someone is waiting for you at the pond who will finally help you find your true self.
Good to know. Where is my character? Okay, I'm still kind of able to move. Is this actually happening? Okay, invisibility is not a power you can get in this game. I have absolutely no idea. Wow, this is... I can't even try to predict where I am in 3D space or where I'm supposed to be. Am I behind the fence, essentially? Hang on. Before I go fully rebooting the game, I'm going to see if maneuvering myself off camera, off screen to the next screen is going to maybe help fix this. Okay, I'm still holding right. Nope, that is not. And now I don't think I can move at all. No, I can still, but... Alright. Unbelievable. We just got fucking started. I'll, be right back, I guess. Alright, I think we're all good now. Apparently my last autosave was here in the Bloodstained Kitchen. So, let's hope now that if I step outside, I'll have to go through that whole song and dance again, but I'm still invisible. What the hell is going on? No, seriously, what the hell is going on?
Don't you sometimes feel like you have no idea what to do next?
Okay. I'm just gonna reload the whole damn file at this point. I've never had this happen before. I have never encountered anything like this. Yes, there will be some cutscenes you'll have to rewatch, but, I have never run into anything like this. Okay, Bloodstained Kitchen, yada yada yada. Gonna have to go through this over again, but yeah,
An attack on the SPPD police station last night has left citizens in shock and disbelief.
just gonna down that audio a bit. I have never encountered anything like this. I legitimately haven't. If I somehow found a way, just by saving the game because I wanted to stop streaming for the night the last time I tackled this game, if I somehow found a way to soft lock this game, that is impressive, but that would also be... I would be very upset. This can't be happening. Alright. This was not in the plans for tonight. Not at all. Well, I guess never a dull moment whenever I stream, I suppose. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Since reloading the file is clearly not doing anything for me right now, I'm going to attempt to restart the game. If for whatever happens, I still keep somehow soft-locking myself like this, then I guess we'll find something else to do for the night. This was not in my plans at all, but I'll find something else to do, I suppose. And in the meantime, I'm just going to flip over to my intermission screen while this reboots. And hopefully rebooting it will fix it. If not, I guess we'll figure something else out. Maybe I'll just play a little bit of Binding of Isaac instead or something. And I'm going to have to investigate this further and see if I can figure out what on earth is going on. Because I know this game has not been updated recently, but I never had this issue before or after any of the updates. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to investigate this and figure out what's going on in that case. But we'll figure that out. Hopefully, well, hopefully let's not have to get to that point. But for now, I'll be right back in a few minutes while this reboots, and hopefully we will not be having any further issues for the night. Alright, we are back. I have gotten the game rebooted. I'm just going to simply... Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and turn down the audio a bit, just because we've seen this part before. But... I'm just going to let this run its course. Hopefully when I step outside, the issue we've been having will cease to exist. And if not, I have one potential other thing I'm going to try just to see if it works or not. And beyond that, if something happens, this game has somehow soft-locked itself, which I know has never happened to me before because I have beaten this game before. I guess we'll figure something else out. Yeah, my character is still not appearing. I really don't know what else to say at this point. I legitimately don't know what else to say at this point. Okay, there's an autosave right in the front, so maybe I can reload this and my character model will be there. Fingers crossed. Well, he was there for a second. Seriously, what the hell is going on?
Like you have no idea what to do next. Like you haven't been given any direction, and you're unsure what's even going on.
Blah, blah, blah. We've heard this, but...
Find yourself in the wrong way. Knowing your sexual identity or race or ethnicity, that's nothing compared to knowing who you are spiritually. To the pond, my child. Someone is waiting for you at the pond who will finally help you find your true self.
Okay. I still don't even begin to understand how the hell this is happening. I don't even begin to understand. This is baffling to me. I have never seen anything like this. And I'm legit concerned because of it. It doesn't seem like anything I do is actually getting my character to appear. I've never encountered anything like this before. Well, that, unfortunately, kind of wrecks my plans for tonight. This was not in the cards. I was not expecting a game that maybe there's an occasional glitch, but never anything like this, because I'm essentially soft-locked here. Unless I can get my character to reappear, it won't let me move on to any other screens, so I can't actually do anything. So I legit don't know what to do. I may have found some kind of game-breaking bug. I've reset the whole... I've reloaded a new file. I reloaded from an autosave and an actual save. I've rebooted the whole damn game. There is one other thing I could try. The problem is, it's going to take too long. The only other thing I can think of... Actually... Would that work? No, I remember where that's saved from. It's not going to work. This save file I'm on right now, in slot 9, since I've been keeping backups just in case anything screws up. This is from right before we tackled the police station. Right before what essentially everything I did in the last stream. What I'm thinking is if I start from this file and go back through all the police station bullshit, just play back through that again, I can get back to this point, and if I just start streaming from there, not saving in between, maybe it'll unsoft lock. Because maybe something with saving between those kind of screwed up the game. That's the only thing I haven't tried, and it's the only thing at this point that sounds like it might work. But I don't want to restream through a part of the game I've already played through and dedicate an entire stream to. Because that took me about, hour and a half when I did that? Maybe I will tackle that before I attempt to stream this game again and then just start the stream from there. But that's going to be counterproductive to tonight. So, on that note, just going to mute my intermission music for a sec as I just switch over to the screen. I'm going to go on break for a few minutes. It looks like South Park is out of the question tonight because of an unexpected soft lock I didn't even think existed. If any of the developers of the game happen to somehow come across this stream, you might want to get on that. But I'm going to take a break for a little bit, figure out what else I want to do instead, because I have a couple of options on the table, some of which are not set up, though. At this point, I'm either probably going to do Binding of Isaac, or I could always just switch over to finishing up Hat in Time tonight. I was not planning on that, but I might. I'll think it over for a few minutes, get things reset up, and I'll be back in a few minutes once I got this sorted out. I legitimately cannot believe this happened. This kind of threw everything off for tonight. Wow. So, yeah, I will be back in a little bit. Okay. We are back. So, long story short, I am still completely and utterly baffled by what the hell just happened. I have, as I said before, I've never had any problems other than maybe the occasional glitch with Fracture But Whole, but usually after resetting the game, it's typically resolved. I have somehow soft-locked my stream file, and the only potential way around it that I haven't tried yet is going to require me to play through an entire session of the game. That took me an hour and a half last stream to do. So, considering that's something I might have to do maybe in a pre-stream effort to try to hopefully unsoft-lock the game, I'm changing my plan for tonight. Which irritates me because we are so close to the end of Fracture But Whole. I just want to get through the main story, tackle the DLC, and then move on to other projects. Well, streaming projects anyway. But, since apparently that is not in the cards for tonight because whatever god exists that overlooks the streaming community has deemed it not so, I swear, I am somehow becoming more and more like Proton John Jr. every day. I keep finding ways to break these games without meaning to and without trying. Just by playing the game, I'm breaking them. But, since we've already wasted a half hour of stream time, but I'm going to leave that be just because I want it as a reminder of whatever the hell just happened. Maybe I can pass that along to Fracture But Whole's developers to figure out if I can somehow do that. But we're going to do some Binding of Isaac for a little bit instead. And hopefully I can figure stuff out at a later point. Because this kind of also throws off my plans for tomorrow too, unless I can unsoft-lock the freaking game. But I am done bitching about that for the night. Lord knows I've done enough of that already. So, it looks like the daily run for the day, as far as Binding of Isaac, let's get into a Binding of Isaac moveset, or mindset. This is not Pokemon. Probably make some kind of Pokemon reference out. Maybe there'll be a PAX Pokemon League gym leader identity of mine at some point in a future PAX Binding of Isaac themed gym leader. Maybe I could become Isaac. In any event, looks like the daily run for the day is a Lazarus run. So let's see how horribly this goes. Because I got a lot of frustrations I'm going to vent. That's the key. Does this mean this daily run goes through Mega Satan? I'm sorry, but after everything that just happened with South Park The Fractured But Whole, the fact that this run starts with this daily run starts with this is just humorous to me. I can't even begin to explain this one. Clearly someone up above is having... They're having some fun with me tonight. Because... wow, this is a cruel joke. Oh boy. Certainly not what I expected at tonight at all. But we will persevere, we will press forward. I probably should be a little faster since it is the daily run, but I think I'm still thrown for a loop a little bit for the whole Fracture But Whole nonsense, because that was a lot of nonsense. Ugh. Regardless, that is a lot of bodies walking around. Well, thankfully, anything that's game-breaking bug passes over, it's just insta-kills, so... At least that's what it seems like. Probably with the smaller enemies. I doubt it does that to the bosses, but I will leave it be. Because right now, it is just a cruel reminder. Starting off with the Duke of Flies, and that looks like the shedding of a champion variant. Oh, I hate... Hey, I poisoned the Duke of Flies. I'll take it. Duke of Flies, one of the more annoying bosses, in my opinion, in this game. Especially one of the early bosses. I gotta be a little careful with Lazarus just because... I mean, don't get me wrong, that bonus life he gets, I think he is more powerful when he respawns from it, but... Still, still would prefer not to trade off the health unless absolutely necessary, and unless I know I can regain a whole bunch of it immediately. Game-breaking bug. If you want to be a little more helpful instead of just bouncing around the whole damn arena, that would be very much appreciated right now. Huh. Asking you shall receive, I guess. And that kind of wraps that up. Super Bandage. 2 hearts. Hey, Erkenhelm. Oh. How you doing tonight, man? You, missed a half hour of me trying to figure out how the hell I broke a game. So, that's always a good way to start off a stream, right? Ugh. But... doing a little Binding of Isaac now to kind of move past that because I still don't know how the hell I broke South Park The Fractured But Whole. That'll probably be one of the greater mysteries of time itself. I'm gonna use this key here. Rotten Baby. Yeah, I'll take it. I'm just building up my comps. Starting screens. Oh dear, whoever that, individual may be, I am not going to judge them. Found the boss room already. Do I want to explore more of this floor for the daily run, or do I want to just leave it be? I'll explore more, why the hell not? Like I said, I'm not judging, man. I mean, everybody makes mistakes. Somehow I keep making the mistake of breaking games without meaning to. But, probably the first time I've ever ran into an issue where I've had to change the entire plan for a stream because I soft-locked a game, and all I did was just try to play the damn thing. So, yeah, there's that. Oh, hey, Gluttony. Oh, boy. Well, at least Gluttony's kind of, well, kind of, sort of trapped there, I suppose. And dead. And I gained really nothing from that, so... I'm doing good. Just, yeah, this has kind of been a bit of an iffy stream for me. Kind of blew the first 10 minutes on it, trying to lay out, oh, great, little horn. Just kind of laying out the fact that, acknowledging my very inconsistent streaming schedule and trying to figure out a way to resolve it, just because I think I became a little too adamant on trying to reach affiliate status, which I'm still... Okay, I will take a little horn roasting itself like a marshmallow on an open flame. But yeah, I kind of killed the first couple minutes of the stream talking about that, and I'm going to figure something out going forward, but it's still a work in progress. Oh no, puberty. Two of clubs, I'll multiply my bombs. Keep that. Pinky eye, poison shots. But beyond that, and then the issues with Fractured But Whole, it's been a good day. I mean, I spent most of it watching the recent New Japan event, Dominion. Just because I could not overlook Okada Omega 4. I am not sacrificing my health for any of these things. Screw you, El Satano. Yeah. Honestly, I think all the other requirements, except for... I can kind of sort of maintain the viewer one every now and then. But my biggest one is reaching 50 followers, because I think I'm sitting at, what is it, 19 right now? That's why I had this plan of trying to stream as much as possible, but with my work schedule and other things that pop up every now and then, especially considering family issues every now and then and whatnot, that is certainly off the table now. That is not something I'm able to maintain. But, kudos to anyone who is able to maintain the ability to stream every day. If this was a full-time job, I could probably do it, but obviously right now I'm not even an affiliate yet. I'm not getting paid. So I gotta pay the bills somehow, and God knows I'm in a bad financial spot, but I am not gonna rant about my financial frustrations. I am just going to... Yeah, work does ruin everything, but I can't really argue too much against it. It's a job I actually like, and it pays the bills, so there's that. Honestly, my problem's, I think, more so with the bills than anything else at this point. But that's a can of worms I would rather not get into on stream. That kind of gets into some personal stuff with my family I would rather keep off air. But, yeah. Not seeing anything that I might get out of blowing up rocks. Found the boss room. I want to find the treasure room for this floor. I got 3 keys. I can burn through them. Yeah, work's going to be a little more draining on me, though, just because, as I said at the start of the stream, we're getting into the summer season now. I work at a resort, and that's always fun. All the tourists that roll in because they want to go visit Cedar Point. I can't stop them from enjoying Cedar Point, even though I could happily discuss all my issues with the park, at least from the standpoint of someone who's worked there. Yeah, mental note to anyone watching out there. Working at an amusement park is, not as glamorous. It kind of, theme parks, amusement parks, whatever it is, it's not very pleasant when you're on the other side of the fence. I will say that. Honestly, since I'm not working there anymore, same with my old gas station job, too. I could probably just spend a whole chunk of every stream just sharing all the old horror stories of my old jobs, because, believe me, I got a lot of stuff I could share from all of those. Really, you're going to put that coin out of my reach? I'll blow this up so I can get to this treasure chest. But yeah, it just gets super hectic because you have all the tourists that come in, stay at the resort because we're not that far away from Cedar Point. But I just can't say anything too bad about it. I mean, you can't control how guests are going to be at times, and it's still a job I like because, okay, I guess I can elaborate on this for anyone who doesn't know, because I never really have gone public with it, I guess. But, so the resort I work at, for anyone who is curious, is Great Wolf Lodge. They have several resorts across the entire country, so it's not something that's just, oh, hey, there's a special resort that happens to be around here. It's just more convenient here because Cedar Point's just down the road, kind of. But, there is a little outlet in, Great Wolf Lodge called Magic Quest, which is basically a giant, live-action role-playing scavenger hunt game where we give kids, these little plastic magic wands that are kind of infrared controllers of the game. They have a lot of fun with it. I get to cosplay in knight's attire every time I go to work, which is always fun because, anyone who's seen me at PAX knows I have gained an affinity for wanting to cosplay. Whenever possible. Or just if they ever see me around Halloween time. just gonna get Chad here to move side to side because Chad is just dumb like that, I guess. But it's a lot of fun. I essentially get to play a game master kind of role, even though it's not necessarily Dungeons and Dragons. It's a retail job, which I have plenty of experience in that department. Way too much in my personal opinion. Just gonna pick up little Chad here. And it's kind of like a live-action video game to some degree. Which, as a gamer, I certainly cannot argue with. I guess to some degree, I kind of also look at it maybe in a sense as... maybe it's kind of like a... okay, I lost a lot of soul hearts right there. Oh, fair. Yep. Completely overlooked the fact that the little worms were released. Back. But yeah, I guess to some small degree, I kind of maybe look at it sort of like a... so, does anyone by chance happen to remember Nick Arcade back in the day? That old show that Nickelodeon always used to run? That was certainly a thing. Talk about 90s right there. 90s nostalgia. But it was like, it's, I guess, sort of kind of like the Video Zone. Not necessarily like a VR experience or putting you in front of a green screen per se, but I certainly can't argue with what essentially amounts to a real-life video game. To some degree. I don't think anyone really could argue with that. Okay, you need to go. Thank you, spiders, for dying. Okay, do I want to... I got 7 bombs. I suppose I can burrow my way through this. Kind of pick up a few perks along the way. Replacement bomb. Extra key. More rocks out of the way. Super magnets. I think I would prefer the poison shots, actually. To be painfully honest. Almost forgot about the fact that Lazarus is just wearing a box right now. Hey, replacement soul heart. Give me that. But yeah, it's a fun job. I like it. I mean, would I like to maybe do something like stream full-time? Absolutely. Would I like to, yeah, my stats are still garbage. But I'd certainly like to be able to stream full-time. I don't think that's ever actually going to happen, but a man can dream, right? Would I ever want to be able to do more in the way of graphic design? Absolutely! I mean, don't get me wrong, the contributions to the PAX Pokemon League certainly help, but, to be able to do something that helps pay the bills, that with something I'm passionate about, that is certainly the dream of everyone, and graphic design is something I am very passionate about. I am kind of getting holed up in a corner here. I need some of these things to... oh, boy. That's a soul heart loss, but it's a soul heart I kind of have to lose at this point. Because I hate these things. I hate the fact that you have to can only hurt them when they expose their necks. Alright. That is... I'm gonna leave the paw alone and just go in here. I think I'm actually kind of fine with the poison shots. Every now and then. No donation machine, of course, because this is daily run. I'll just grab an extra soul heart, because why not at this point? Okay, what is down here? The mini blastocysts and a blood donation machine, which... I'll bomb this. Just to get the coins from it. Okay. Further exploring the, flooded caves. a game-breaking glitch if you... Damn it. And there goes the soul heart I just bought. Wonderful. Did I find the... No, I didn't find the treasure room yet. I'm gonna go do that quick. I can't help it. This is kind of my, I think Binding of Isaac, has kind of become my go-to game when I either just want to do something a little chill, or, I just don't know what else to stream, I guess. Because my other option for tonight, there is another game I've been planning on streaming, but I don't have everything completely set up for it in my, stream layout yet. And that aside, I mean, I could have finished up, probably finished up Hat in Time tonight, too, but, I kind of decided I want to save that for another time, I suppose. Maybe that'll end up being what I do tomorrow night, because I'm planning on streaming tomorrow, too. And since unless I get, South Park completely figured out. Little chest. This is, quite the harem of, buddies I've got with me right now, counting the, game-breaking bug that just bouncing off the walls. Someone should, not feed that thing caffeine. He says as he is about to take a sip of his pop. Oh, the stain. Hello, stain. But yeah. This was definitely not in my plans for tonight, but I have no problems with playing a little bit of Binding of Isaac. It'll always be a solid game to stream, especially when there's, when you got nothing else to go to. I mean, there's a couple other games I could definitely do as far as, like, chill, don't know what else I want to do streams going on, plans, but, I kind of don't have those completely set up yet, and some of them are a little... One of the ones I really want to stream, as far as, like, more chilled games are concerned, is, Planet Coaster. I have Planet Coaster, and I love toying around with, the things in that game. Okay, Squeezy. Yay, cancer! I'll keep the poison shot. It's been kind of coming in handy for me every now and then. Okay, I already have the completed key following me, so there's no point in killing the angels to get the pieces, so... I will take the Godhead, I guess. But yeah, Planet Coaster... that's quite the game, especially since I have heard a lot of... Well, I mean, it's at Nintendo's, stuff at E3. Haven't brought up E3 yet this stream. They, I guess, have a... Switch port in the works for Roller Coaster Tycoon, which is interesting. Actually, I'll keep the pinky eye. Actually, what is this pill? Not really useful, that's what it is. I've been hanging on to that for so long, I probably should have just left it be. Unless I can get some of my hearts back here. But yeah, I've toyed around with Planet Coaster quite a bit. Haven't really made anything noteworthy, per se. I still don't have a full handle on the, more realistic coaster building mechanics, but... I don't know, I might mess around in that game at some point in the future, just see what I can make. I think one thing I was kind of planning on, don't know if I'll still do that, but it's something I'll definitely keep on the table. Black lipstick. I'll keep the pinky eye, because I kind of want to stick with the angel rooms at this point. I was kind of thinking of maybe doing a little, like, making a theme park in, Planet Coaster. Or a couple as I add to my completed on-stream collection, I guess. Kind of making a theme park based around one aspect, maybe a ride, maybe in some kind of other attraction, perhaps. It's kind of based off something from all the games that I beat on stream. I'm gonna go ahead and keep my poison shots still. Okay, if it wasn't for the rocks around this thing that can bomb, that would be kind of a dick move, but I'll take the stem cells. I mean, I kind of think it sounds like an interesting idea, just building a theme park out of all the stuff I beat. Trying to figure out the best way to go about that. Is that the... Please tell me that's the only hand that's going to drop from the ceiling, because I don't want to have to... Of course it isn't! I'm just going to explore down here real quick before I, just see what's down here before I continue any further up there. Just see if there's anything worthwhile down here. Yeah, Binding of Isaac, Planet Coaster, a couple other games I was thinking of that aren't necessarily coming to mind right now. Hello, Keybeggar, and goodbye, Keybeggar. Just for, like, more chill moments, or I guess as plan Bs for situations like this when a game inexplicably breaks on me. I still can't even explain that. This has kind of become the developing theme of me when I stream, and I don't know why this is. Because, hat in time, I have found numerous instances while I've been playing through, mostly Mafia Town, but I think I found a couple instances in, what was it? Battle of the Birds, I think was the other one that I encountered them in. Hello, Fallen. Where, Heck. I just kind of find these weird little glitches that just kind of throw everything off. Spirit of the Night, scary. I was about to say, did I just kind of inexplicably turn to Cthulhu? But no, this is not necessarily Cthulhu. I am just black with monstrous teeth. It's kind of hard to see the rest, though, because of the bandage and the stem cells and the halo from the Godhead. And what kind of abomination have I become? What have I become? My sweetest friend. Grab the Empress. Oh yay, paralysis. I'm just gonna leave that be then, now that I'm free from its grip. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, considering the fact that I went ahead and sang, Hurt, even though it's not originally a Johnny Cash song, it's definitely one that a lot of people associate more with him than Nine Inch Nails at this point. I cannot deny the haunting rendition he did. But, it's fine, just seeing the fact that my character is now, this black-colored Cthulhu-esque abomination. Kind of funny, it actually reminds me of a nickname that I was given a while back that I kind of forgot about. I think maybe that's partially due to the fact that it was a nickname my ex-girlfriend gave me just because of my affinity to wear black dress clothes every now and then. But, I always used to be called the Man in Black just because of that. Just because a lot of my dress clothes are black. I don't know. I just look good in black, I guess. And I mean that in a non-gothic, non-emo kind of way, for sure. Missing poster. I'll keep the pinky eye. It's been serving me well so far, and I'm not gonna... I'd rather not ruin a good thing, I guess. Okay, there's a slot machine right here. There's an arcade up there. This is a really slim arcade. I don't like you, so let's blow you up, and that as well. I'll get 2 keys for that. I'll blow this slot machine up just because there's one down below and I'm not hurt by the spikes anymore. How did I miss this key? Yeah, let's gamble a little bit. Why not? Just gonna gamble my life away. Even though I know I have a say. Wow. This is Necropolis 2, so after this I'm not going to run any more shop floors, so... Oh, I'm out of bombs. I started to blow the thing up and I now realize I had no bombs anymore. Alright then. Probably a good thing I can fly now because, I have become the polar opposite of the Lost because I can actually take a hit. Oh, there's a treasure room on this floor. A treasure room? And oh, right, the arcade replaces the shop. What the hell was I thinking? No, I know it replaces the shop. Holy Mantle, Holy Shield. As if this Cthulhu-like abomination, this Eldritch abomination that I have now become, needed to somehow... There's a thought. Holy Eldritch abomination. I mean, I know people worship Cthulhu and all that, but, I think this is taking that whole idea to a point that it never really needed to go. Yeah, my stats have not really changed at all this entire run, so honestly, beyond the game-breaking glitch, most of this is really just coming from these holy shots at this point. And there's a shop on this floor. No, there isn't. I should have known better. We had an arcade, so of course this had to be Greed's domain. Cracked dice. I don't like my luck so far, so I'm going to just ditch that. Thank you, and good night to that. Well, I can go ahead and avoid the key rocks. Just gather up an army of bombs. I'm sure good old Morshu would be proud. Bombs? Overused memes for the win. Wheel of Fortune. I'll keep the Empress. Empress will probably come in handy at some point. Thank you. Oh, forgot the spider that was there. That was stupid of me. Just gonna wipe these things out. And I'll go explore that room down there real quick. Why not? I mean, I know daily run and all that, but I'm actually making fairly good time on this run even still, so it doesn't hurt. Okay, it was kind of useless anyway, so no harm, no foul. Quick in and out. And now let's press onwards to go fight our dear old mum. Nice damage right out of the gate there. Not bad, damn it. Somehow somehow I always lose track of something in this fight, and I pay for it because now there go all my soul hearts. Every time. Case in point, I almost walked into another shot! Oh boy. Don't know how I avoided that one, because I was... whatever. So my fate is automatically chosen, because daily run, of course it is. So I have the negative. And into the... Considering I have the completed key, I want to say this actually ends at, what is it? Well, this is going to end at, with Mega Satan, this daily run. But, so far, signs kind of seem to be pointing more towards, the womb kind of being the end of this, I suppose. Can you spike traps kindly fuck off? Well, if I get a protected hit, I'll take it just to... I forgot, I get the protected hit because of the... What was it? The Holy Shield! I don't know what kind of parasite that was, and I am glad I didn't get a chance to find out. This has been a solid daily run so far, I'll say that much. But then again, usually this is the part of the game where I end up completely falling apart in these runs. It has been well documented the past several times I have streamed Isaac. Okay, dead end here. Fairly obvious bonus room. With a ton of hearts I cannot grab. My inner vampire will weep. Let's just continue on, I guess. Sorry, guys, but the power of flight just makes that easy enough. Oh, hello, Death. Now I am become Death, the destroyer of worlds. That's the Black Champion version at that. He certainly wants to destroy me with... I mean, he's summoning exploding leeches. I think that is all the context you need. Well, there goes my free hit from the Holy Mantle. Well, he's dead. Now I just need to kill a stupid horse. And there goes the horse he rode in on. As I just add to my menagerie of buddies at this point. How about no? Thank you, Satan, but, nah, I'm good. I am very much good. Okay, I know those are just kind of stuck there for a moment, but... Just kind of want to reset this so I don't hurt myself on accident. Just because of the... That's the paralysis pill. I can rot there for all I care. Arcade. Good arcade. Where's the games? I don't see any games. All I see is a blood donation machine, and that's kaput now. Nah, whatever. So onward we shall press. Yeah, I got my hotel situation for PAX West finalized. I'm going to be splitting a room with, and I'm probably just going to end up mispronouncing the forum name he uses, Damikage. I'm going to be splitting a room with him, so he and I are good on that. Still kind of gathering the money to book the actual flight, but I got time on that, so I'm not too worried about that quite yet. Oh, great, amnesia. And you are paralysis, correct? Yes, you are. Yeah, I figured that's what it was, but, sometimes you can never tell with those, Japanese-sounding names, even though I know he is most certainly not, I'm just not even gonna bother finishing that thought. I'm just gonna pick all these things off and just keep going. Oh boy, this amnesia is really gonna screw me over, isn't it? I'm presuming so, because I just have no idea where the hell I'm going at this point. Mom's toenail! No thank you to that. Let's just clear these things out. But yeah, I'm going to be rooming with him for PAX West, so we're going to split the cost in the hotel, which financially makes things a lot easier on me. I'm sure it makes things a lot easier on him as well. Going right in. Hello, it lives. I did not miss you. And I never will. I hate the laser beam that thing shoots. Always have, always will. Well, if I'm safe right here, why not? Well, there goes my, free hit. I'll take it, though. And that takes care of that. That's the boss rush room. Let's see. Sorry about that. Yeah, I feel you, Erkenhelm. It's that's definitely a bit of a tough thing to decide between. Well, I guess we're going down to Sheol. Oh, that's the door to Hush. Yeah, I have actually not ever faced Hush yet. He's one of the few things I have not done in this game yet, so I'm not considering I still have gotten no stat upgrades, I am probably just better off avoiding Hush, especially since this is daily run. So I'm just going to stick with Sheol, because considering I have the completed key and that's the start of today's daily run, I just have a bad feeling this run's already going to be ending at Mega Satan, which is a nasty thought in and of itself. Oh, great. The last thing I needed was, well, thank God for that free hit. Back. I hate the exploding leeches. But yeah, that's a decision I do not envy you for. As someone who has never really roomed with anyone else up until what's going to happen this year, obviously, I can't speak from experience on that. I normally just get a room to myself, just kind of try to book it according to how I usually try to fly. But, yeah. Financially, it's better for me just to share a room and split the cost with someone this year. I mean, I certainly could have been someone you... I mean, if you still need one or two more people, maybe, I'd have to kind of talk with Damakage about it, but... If you guys were to go the route where you need one or two more people, maybe he would be interested, but... I don't know, I'd have to talk with him on that one, because we've already got things sorted out so far with the Spring Hill Suites, which is the hotel I am used to staying at. Good, it's a good hotel. I like it. Ooh, I don't know which card to keep. I mean, if you're more comfortable with just splitting a room with Emre, maybe that's the route to go, especially since it kind of saves you the cost, and if you can't find anyone else for the 4-person room you got. I guess I'll hang on to the Empress. I think that's a temporary stat boost, and that could come in handy, especially with Mega Satan. I'm just going to sit here and relax over this pit until I confirm everything's dead. Alright. Oh, God. Fistula. I'm just going to be neck deep in spiders here in a moment, aren't I? Oh, the spiders. I hate these little things. They are quite the pain. Well, I guess in a more crowded room, the glitch kind of becomes a little more effective, I suppose. Oh god, these things are a lot fat. This is where my lack stats does not help. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'd have to kind of talk with Damakage about it just to see if he would be willing to go that route, or if he's would have a plan B if I decided to room with the two of you, so... I can bring it up to him next chance I get, and if you talk things out with Emery as well, and we can see how things go from there. Ugh. I hate the things that fire the technology lasers. I hate them with a passion. Well, I'm not going to put this mine to any other use, so I might as well just let the beggar help out as I see my stream decides it wants to horribly drop frames at this point. So I'll take the 2 of clubs. Why not? As I waste a bomb accidentally. Why do I keep hitting the wrong button? I mean, my bombs are doubled either way, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Mom's bottle of pills, and I have a pill generator. Yeah, right now, Damakage and I are kind of set up, because unfortunately, Spring Hill Suites was actually completely out of, multi-person rooms for the entire weekend, because I think Saturday was all booked up, or Friday, one of the two. We're kind of splitting a 2-person room with 1 bed. He said it was fine, though, just because he normally sleeps on the floor anyway, so... I don't know, I guess at the end of the day, it would be up to him on how we go about it. I'm good with whatever at this point, but... I don't know. I'm just gonna set a bomb right there. Oh, you crafty son of a bitch! Of course he decides to wait until the bomb goes off before he actually bothers with spawning the Fallens. You crafty son of a bitch, you. Oh, thank you for ruining all my plans, Satan. Why do I always forget about that quad brimstone laser the Fallen gets? I'm gonna try to preserve the Empress for, what at this point would have to be Mega Satan closing this out. Yeah, I suppose that works too, the rollaway bed. Side note, in regards to what's going on right now, as I lose all my soul hearts now, which is not good, and one of my hearts. Which just makes things even worse if I'm going to Mega Satan later. I have never actually seen, Satan fire the dual brimstones from his hands before. That's probably the only attack of his I've never seen up until now! This is... Well, I think this daily run just died. I mean, I still have the revival. I still have, revived Lazarus, but, Yep. Yeah, I guess I still need to get used to timing. Curse of the Maze. Okay. I only have 2.5 hearts. So my conundrum becomes, do I actually go through some of this place to find hearts? Well, let's see what these give me first. Soul Heart, that is definitely helpful. Pandora's Box, oh dear God. Friendly Spider. And a Friendly Fly. Can I do Mega Satan with 2.5, with what's essentially 3.5 hearts? With this setup? That's the thing. I've beaten Mega Satan before in a daily run. But that daily run had a much better setup than what I got now, because I had some stat boost too. I think I had a Brimstone even. No, I think I had the Reaper Scythe as, Death Scythe is what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna look through some of the floor and see, what I can do first of all. Of course, the first thing I run into is dual Ragmans. Another one of my more hated, bosses. I mean, don't get me wrong, these shots are good, but, I don't like that leech that's sitting there. I mean, at least thanks to, my setup, I do have, Alright, we are popping Pandora's box. Yeah, I probably should have waited on that, in all honesty, but... Well, Curse of the Maze certainly doesn't help. Curse of the Maze, fuck off! Just let me go back and grab my pills, I guess. No, it's alright, Arcan. I appreciate the help, I do. I mean, it's at least good to have someone to chat with during these streams, I suppose. Since, usually, I rarely have anyone stop by. Hopefully that'll change, Oh, yeah, the game kind of screwed me over a bit, but, I mean, I found... Yay, money, when I don't need it anymore. Thank you, Daily Run. You are just... I feel like the Daily Run is just kind of adding salt to the wound at this point. As far as, everything it's showing to me in the face of, the fact that I already had to change my plans for tonight because, South Park kind of fell apart on me. Because the game does not want to, cooperate the way it was originally designed. Yeah, it is certainly not a pleasant feeling. Guess I'll explore a little more. I mean, I still got the... I just hate that the dark room also got set up with Curse of the Maze. Because that just makes it a little more annoying to navigate, all for the purpose of, well, I guess I'll... That's Hematemesis. I do not want to run that right now. I don't think it's ideal at this current stage. Oh boy, double fistula. I'm about to be neck deep in spiders. And all the slowdown that comes with them. I suppose that's true. South Park games the South Park game did constantly get delayed, which, I mean, I can accept a delay if it means ultimately it results in a better game, but I don't know, I guess it's kind of a... Tears up! Finally! I actually got something that actually powers me up for a change! Really? At this late stage of the game? The hell is, Did the Daily Run decide it finally wanted to start showing mercy to me? I was about to say, where did the stain go? Well, there goes some of my soul hearts. At this point... Well, let's another Hematemesis. Really? No, I want the Empress back. Honestly, at this point, unless I find more soul hearts lingering around, I don't know if it's going to get any better than this. So at this point... Screw it, I'm going for broke. Alright, Mega Satan. I'm just going to go ahead and boost my stats with the Empress now. Get the sins out of here. Well, at least being able to fly makes me highly maneuverable. Well, the hands are gone, so that just leaves the head now. Well, the first stage of the head. There's the horseman. And the glow around me indicates I think I still have my free hit. Okay, I think, don't know where he was trying to go, but I guess it was away from... Well, there goes my free hit. Thanks, War. Thank you so very much, War. Bastard. What did I ever do to you? Can Death just kind of die already? As novel a concept as that is. And take his horse with him. Okay, so we're back to this now. Yeah, going to avoid the Mega Brimstone. Okay, Satan, no need to beat, or Mega Satan, no need to beat yourself up just because, I'm kind of, now, oh, God, get out of here, Lust. And now we got this nonsense to deal with. Okay, this has been I mean, despite my still very much apparent lack of damage, despite the fact that I even used the Curse of the Night, or sorry, the Empress. I mean, I do have Curse of the Night on me, but this is primarily the Empress's doing. Yeah, I might have spoke a little too soon there. Go figure, it's the sins that are actually getting me, not, Satan himself. Okay, just trying to play this a little cautiously. Well, so much for that. Ah. Get these guys out of here. Ah, two of the worst sins he could have summoned for this bullshit. Oh, I forgot about the fucking angels. Yeah, I would definitely be down for some Isaac co-op. I have very rarely... Well, no, I've never actually played Isaac co-op. I know how it works, but... I'm just trying to stay... Well, the problem is they can shoot diagonally. Okay. This is just getting all sorts of bad, because I cannot take one more hit. Can you just die, Corrupted Angel, pretty please? This started off so promising, and then the Super 7 Deadly Sins ruined it. Oh, boy. Just gonna do a little bit of shuffling around. Oh, well. I'm just trying to be mindful of where the head's at, because I do not want to inadvertently get caught in a, And there it is. Oh! I completely forgot about Lazarus' ability to revive. I completely forgot about that. How did I forget I still had that life available to me? Okay. What the hell is that coin doing all the way out here? So I finally made it to this stage. Whether or not I'm going to survive is, a whole separate matter entirely. Oh, these shots are... Okay. Oh god, the fire. Oh god, the fire. I don't know if I'm able to hit him when he's not on screen, but... Well, I'm doing something to him because I'm seeing the cracks. Thank you and good night, Mega Satan! Give me my daily run trophy, thank you! 135th on the day. Wonder what that means in terms of the, legit runs. Believe it or not, I actually don't have Binding of Isaac for the Switch. I think it's probably because, one, I've got it on Steam, and two, Afterbirth Plus... I'm still playing regular Afterbirth. Afterbirth Plus has just not been sitting well with me. It's just, way too iffy for my liking in terms of how it's randomized. But, I'll be more than happy to update my little stream streak down there. Just out of sheer curiosity. 12,000 or 122,000 questions of how legit that is. I don't know. Have they actually... Have the people who've been using the bots to just hog the high score for daily runs kind of just abandoned this? Or, I mean... It is what it is. Okay, so... About an hour and 40 minutes having streamed now, but... Only maybe barely an hour this has actually been doing something. Because of how the stream kind of fell apart at the start. Should I try one more run? Yeah, I guess I don't see the harm in one more run. Let's see. The extra gore Easter egg. I'm just gonna leave that be. Let's see here. Lilith is the only one I haven't actually completed a run of any kind with yet. But Lilith is usually a pain in the ass to do a run with, too. Because that one all boils down to your buddies more than anything else. I think I'll try Lilith another time. It's actually kind of tricky figuring out what I want to do here. Yeah, what the hell. We'll do a Magdalene run, I guess, before I call it a night. See how well this works out. I mean, I've got the Yum Heart at least, so there's always that. But I also have a very slow tank. And there is the very reason I hate Magdalene. How slow she is. No, do not start spitting spiders everywhere. Why not? Ooh. What the hell? I'll take Bomber Boy. Just because, why not? I don't know, I'm iffy on the flush. Well, I guess that's one way to make me feel better after South Park the South Park plan blew up my face tonight. I can now say once again I've beaten Mega Satan. Take that, Satan. That's for breaking my game. There are 2 shops on this floor. And I don't have any keys to spare. I don't have any keys at all. I do have bombs, though. Hello, Tinted Rock. Give me your goodies. I would have preferred Soul Hearts, but I will take what I can get. And once again, we are doing Duke of Flies. Because of course we are. Okay, so that's 2 runs in a row where I've started off with the Duke of Flies as my first boss. Makes me wonder what else is going to be the same between this and the daily run I just fought my way through. Will my streak be broken? Or will I be able to change that number to a glorious 3? That is the question right now. I mean, the fact that I've already got 4 hearts and I do have the Yum Heart, I guess, kind of makes me doesn't feel as bad about, and now I got a Soul Heart too. And another one, thanks to the Binky. Magdalene looks so adorable like that. Aww. Poor Magdalene. Yeah, what the hell. I might as well grab the red chest. Put these out first. And it was not worth it in the slightest. Good to know. So it's on to these annoying little red flies. We're just gonna paint everything red tonight, I guess. The walls of my house in South Park were painted red before the game just completely crashed, so I could actually get to the bottom of why that was, even though I already know why. These things have red trails behind them. The red flies, the red chests. Just call this the red stream, I suppose. I guess I can kind of burrow my way through a little bit. Okay, not one of my smarter ideas. Oh, that's good to know. Clear this out a bit more. I forgot I have the Bomberman. So it functions exactly like Bomberman bombs do. Speaking of Switch games, that's another one I need to play a little more of. I got the Bomberman game I still need to play a little more of. I'll just take the coins. I don't want to waste any more of my bombs, so I'll just leave you alone. Well, I got the extra keys to spare, and I see what is very clearly a library over in this direction. So, I guess I'll take you. Telepathy for dummies, temporary psychic shot. Yumheart is definitely preferred. Communist hotbed. Last I checked, I'm not communist. I hope. At least I hope I'm not communist. It would be quite a shame if Mother Lasha were to come in and just take this over now. Okay, I will stop with that. Tech X, laser ring tears. Okay. I've had the text before. I have never had this before. So this is certainly going to be interesting to say the least. I am firing giant death rings. And now I want onion rings. Wish I had onion rings. I'm getting hungry for those now. Hello, Tinted Rock. Give me your goodies. Well, I mean, I guess if you think about the concept of a quote-unquote red stream, I mean, you'd also maybe think of it in terms of maybe like the Red Wedding from Game of Thrones, I suppose. Like maybe I'll have some kind of secret guest co-star at some point, and then I will betray them and stab them in the back. Except that would probably be what happens to me, not me doing it, because I am just not that kind of guy. I can't... I am way too nice for my own good sometimes. By my own admission and by several other people's. Actually, it's kind of... It almost kind of seems like a scenario where maybe smaller... Well, I was about to say maybe smaller shots would be preferable. That is 2 runs in a row now where the second floor has produced the box. Bob's Bladder, Creepy Bombs. Infested. And it looks like Satan wants to kind of take it easy on me, I guess. At least for right now. Friendly Spider. Soul Hearts. Okay. Well, that's certainly looking a little better. I guess Satan just kind of wanted to be nice after the whole Mega Satan fiasco that just went down. I'll take it. I'm certainly not going to argue against that. You can certainly go die. Just sitting all alone over there on your little island. Go, my pet spiders. Feast upon their flesh. Alright, so this one isn't going too bad either now. I mean, I was a little apprehensive about doing Magdalene, but I'm most apprehensive about every character I do right at the start. Alright. Communist confirmed. Maybe I should just try to speak with Russian accent. And fail miserably for the rest of the night. Okay, that was kind of more borderlining pseudo-Italian, actually. It's like I don't even know what my own nationality is, or where my ancestors came from, or anything like that. Okay, can these things hold still? Yeah, maybe... Yeah, small would probably be better. Because I'm learning that this Tech X is... Well, I mean, it's all dependent on my tier strength, too, of course, but, Oh, there goes one of my soul hearts. Yeah, I guess it kind of does sound like the count there, Lord Flogic. One game broken. Two games broken. One night of bad impersonations and streaming. Left-hand path reads Stark rewards. I guess I'll hang on to it. I mean, Creepy Bomb sounds interesting, but... Alright, let's just behind the double lock. It's a dice room. Okay, how badly am I going to destroy everything by re-rolling? Quite a bit, actually. That was a mistake. I mean, I have a little chat again, and I've got this Haunt Buddy now, but my Tech X is gone. I gained a soul heart, but I lost one heart out of that. Got the Wheel of Fortune now here. I kind of don't know if I would have preferred the Tech X, actually, because I don't know if these brown tiers are actually of any significant use to me. Oh, Retrovision, that's going to get annoying. Let's just go ahead and go through here. I wonder what this would have been originally, but I guess I'll take the Ares. Ramming Speed! Pun intended, I guess, because I am now, I now have ram horns. Bah. Matchstick. Tastes like burning. I guess I can hang on to this. I won't see the harm in hanging on to the matchstick, I suppose. Well, screw it. I'll stick with the left hand. For better or worse. I'm gonna blow you sky high, though. That's Magic Fingers. That's a reloadable card deck. I think I'll take the key, and since I'll give to the donation machine, because my donation machine count is honestly very low, considering how many times I actually play this game. I mean, I've got, what, over 90 hours sunk into this game at the very least. I know it's kind of pathetic compared to several other people who definitely play this game, but the downsides to having a busy and conflicting life at times, I suppose. You just sitting all the way over there. Just waiting for someone like me to come along. Yeah, we're just gonna move on. Oh, the Forsaken. Joy. I was about to ask what hit me, but then I forgot this stupid thing is throwing bones at me. Oh, boy. Can you get out of here with your spinning brimstone fan of death, please? I mean, thank you, Little Haunt, for certainly being a fantastic help. Because that reroll did not do me any favors, and I was not in a good spot to start with anyway. I'm just glad I kept all my ridiculous amount of hearts. Oh god, there's two of them now. And of course I walk right into the bone because these... I hate the bonies so much. I can never deal with them well. Okay, you're spinning that way. And now you're just going to forsake yourself right on out of here. That is breakfast, which is HP up. Definitely take that. Alright. Not bad progress so far. Oh, Curse of the Blind. Alright, I know I have a ridiculously high number of hearts. That's all I know, but it's still good knowledge to have. So I'm not necessarily in any particular danger because of the fact that I can't see what my health is. I would still prefer to not get hit at all, if at all possible. I'm going to presume that's a side effect of whatever the hell I'm holding. Because I don't even know what my own loadout is anymore. What half of it is. Oh, that 6 die room. It messed everything up. Granted, hard to say where this run would have been at this point anyway, had I kept everything, but... I suppose this just gives me something to complain about for hindsight purposes, I suppose. Where's that superhero when you need him? Captain Hindsight, the hero of the modern age. Odd mushroom, fire rate up. Just give me all the mushrooms at this point. I can just pretend I'm Mario. Doot 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 doot. Doot 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 doot. Come on, get him hot. Thank you. Screw it, why not? See what the store's got. What have we got sitting up there? Again, no coins, just spiders. I'll donate these to the donation machine, why not? Still haven't jammed the thing yet, so that's certainly good. I can still keep just giving it all my money that I'm otherwise never probably going to use. Alright. Red chest. White pill. Are you a wizard? I hate this one. What happened? Okay. I wonder what happens if I hit that switch, but I've only got one bomb to spare. Oh, how did I miss this pill? Oh, I'll definitely take that. Okay, Are You a Wizard just wear off already? I'll just use the Wheel of Fortune right here. I'll leave everything else be. Alright. Okay, I'm still full on hearts. Probably not soul hearts, but... good to know. Oops. Spiders everywhere. I was gonna say, Little Haunt, can you stop attacking the poop that got left behind because I got hit? And focus on the enemies at hand. Thank you very much. Alrighty. So this run is... it's a thing. It's a thing that's happening. Ouch. I mean, it could be going better. Yeah, I'm not running that little gauntlet. Get the white ones out of the way first, because they're easier to take down. Okay, that takes care of that. Gather my bombs, and on we go. The Stain. So yet another thing that's the same from my previous run. So whether or not this is because of the reroll now, I will never know. I mean, at least I got a consistent fire rate, so I can kind of seem like I've got a good damage output. Keyword kind of. It's gonna be interesting seeing where my hearts are at after I'm done with this. I guess I can afford to eat a hit. Screw tears, but plus shot speed up. I think that gives me a couple black hearts too. No, it does not. So I pretty much lost all my soul hearts. Is essentially what that nonsense boiled down to. Which, fair enough, I suppose. I would have preferred not to lose anything, but... you can't have your cake and eat it too. Speaking of eating, hello, gluttony. I see you have ingested a brimstone laser you are going to happily fire my way tonight. Yet another thing that is kind of the same from my last run. So, at what point did this become like try to become a mirror image of my daily run, except... honestly, I think I had a much better loadout for even that one in terms of getting screwed over in the stat category. So, I mean, that one at least had enough everywhere else going for me that I could beat Mega Satan. Can't exactly say the same about this so far. Grant, I don't think this run is in any position to be going to challenge Mega Satan, but I don't even have the key. And I am not hunting for angel runes at this point. I just want to try and see if I can get another successful Magdalene run under my belt before I call it a night. Magdalene, I think I've only done one successful run with. And see if I can keep my stream streak going. I also now realize, as I look over at my layout for buying a Isaac, that I really need to update this layout, because it still has my old Twitter handle on it. How did I forget to remove that? Oh well. Soul Heart. I might come back for something else, depending on if I get the coins before I'm done with this floor. We'll see how things pan out. Psychic shots. Alright. Well, I found the boss room. And ate a hit for my troubles. And now my soul hearts are gone. Yes, just add on to my misery and woe tonight. Did they steal some... yeah, I think yeah, they did. I had 9 coins when I walked out of the shop. What the hell? Greedy hanging gapers. Ah. Oh, isn't this pleasant? Knew that was gonna happen. Oh, I also just now realized that the reroll took away my Yum Heart. I thought something was missing from up there. I'm missing my Yum Heart now. Which is basically the whole frickin' point of Magdalene. To be a tank. She doesn't even have the thing that keeps her in business for that purpose. Ugh. Well, isn't this just falling apart at the seams? This seems fairly obvious, but... Well, that's because it is fairly obvious. If the burning could go away... Whatever. I'm not going to question how something works. I am just going to blow shit up. Balls of Steel! Give me my 2 soul hearts back. Thank you very much. So, the idea of thinking of Magdalene with that is, yeah, I'm just not going to question it, especially since I am just losing focus now. Okay, I want to see what the deal is with this button. Oh, it just spawns enemies. Brilliant. Because that's what I want out of this room. And more enemies. Alright. We're just going to keep on searching then. At least I can go back and grab a few hearts that I wasn't able to grab before. Ugh. Oh, the shafts actually travel over the rocks. I'll take that. Sorry, I was looking over the rocks there, trying to see if any were worthwhile, but I don't believe I see any tinted rocks. I know they get harder to find as the deeper you go in. So I'm at 10 coins. I need 5 more for one of those items out of there. Are you a wizard? Oh god, there's 3 of them. They're both Are You a Wizard? Not ideal in the slightest. I guess I'll hang on to it because I got nothing better to do with it, but... Ow. And there go my soul hearts again. Oh, that's just fantastic. The world. I think I'll save that for the next floor, actually. It's just 1, right? Yeah, 1. So, I don't have the coins for, to buy from the shop this time, so... I guess I'll hang on to them, maybe see if I can toy with the shop on the next floor, I suppose. And Mask of Infamy. Well, at least the little haunt's got the heart taken care of. Because this oversized mask is certainly doing me no favors by getting in my way. There goes that, and now the mask is vulnerable. That is kind of creepy, that eye that's just poking out from the back of the mask. It just now looks angry at me, and it's bleeding, and... Ugh. Okay. Thank you for going away. Well, at least I got some range up now. That kind of helps. Alright. So, certainly not the ideal run. I'll just use the world. Okay, nothing of interest in the sacrifice room aside from the spike pit. Just got an oversized piece of shit here. Nothing more to it than that, folks. Nothing fancy about that. Just a bunch of little pieces of shit. Living their little piece of shit lives. Well, since I had the bombs to do so... No, I thought putting that on might actually give me something, but I am wrong. I am wrong. I was hoping not to be wrong, but I am wrong. These things just hopping to and fro. Spare key, I will definitely take that. What have we got here? Boom! 10 free bombs. I'll take it. Bombs are bombs after all. What the hell? Build me a bridge to the money. I love how I'm still going off into these adjacent rooms even though I have the whole floor plan laid out for me. And I guess it's more so just exploring, trying to see what all I can find. Okay, I know you things spit spiders, and I want to try to have you not spit spiders because I do not like the spiders. Alright. So that went fairly, alright. I will be certainly more than happy to take soul hearts off of this run's hands. Nice try, guys. Alright. I am 1 coin well, oh, that's a discounted price. Mom's key. Less is now more. Plus 2 keys. Okay, I suppose. I guess I'll buy the pill to see what it does. Speed down. And I finally jammed the damn donation machine. Good. Everything else is broken tonight. Might as well add one more thing to the list. Oh, this does not look particularly pleasant. Can I kill these fairly quickly? Well, I think temporarily trapped itself. Ugh. That could have gone so much better. Huh. For some reason, I never figured that. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm so used to fire always hurting me. Because usually whenever in runs wherever I've gotten the hot bomb, I've also had pyromaniacs. So maybe that's why I've been a little apprehensive about touching them. You can... Thank you. I think I'm just used to, just trying to avoid fire, period. Unless I've got the pyromaniac equipped. Which, to be fair, that certainly helps. Makes me immune to fire. I believe it heals, if I recall correctly. I do not remember everything about Isaac. I want to try to remember everything about it, but it's just not the easiest thing in the world, because they have way too many items in this game to try to remember. Well, it's certainly good to know now, and something I can definitely try to commit to memory. There are some things I do remember about this game, even when I don't play it for a while, and there are some things that it's I mean, you can't blame me for forgetting when you don't play it every single day, and still haven't even come across all the items this game even has to offer. And of course, I still haven't even dealt with everything that Afterbirth Plus has to offer, because I have kind of stayed away from Afterbirth Plus because, yeah, I do not like a lot of the extra randomness that Afterbirth Plus seems to introduce. It's extra difficulty without a real purpose, I suppose. If there was a whole bunch of new stuff added that justified it, then I wouldn't be as iffy on it. But things like the little voids that can appear in the middle of a floor and just spawn random enemies that you may not even be equipped to deal with. Yeah, that's just an unnecessarily unfair challenge. As I'm now coming to realize, one of the items that got reshuffled in was the poop touch. This has got to be the most I think I've ever struggled in the mom fight. Granted, my loadout is complete and utter shit. This is where that reroll is definitely hurting me, but I don't know. Get that out of here. The negative. Oh. Ooh, boy. I am not liking my chances anymore. That reroll is severely coming back to haunt me now. I need to get some breathing room, and I need to get some breathing room fast. Or I could just probably die at this point. I guess that would be a good backup option, I suppose. Not a preferable one, but can I get these brimstone spiders out of here? Alright. Now for... Nope. I knew that... Honestly, at this point, I should just learn to stay away from the dice rooms. They always ruin a run for me. They're always a run killer. Every single time. I mean, points for a valiant effort anyway, I guess. I mean, I can't say that was necessarily a bad run, considering I was, it felt like I was kind of handicapped a bit to some degree, because, yeah. Thank you, horrible RNG. But I think that's going to do it for tonight. I mean, I got 2 runs in and didn't do too bad at them. I had a good daily run. Did fairly good on that Magdalene run. So this is certainly not my plan for the night, but hopefully tomorrow I will get shit figured out with Fractured But Whole and be able to get South Park back in gear. If not, I will be more prepared to contend with a backup scenario. But, have a good night, guys, and I will see you tomorrow with, hopefully, South Park: The Fractured But Whole, and getting back onto the progress I was intending to do with it. If not, I will figure something else out and keep you guys informed from there. So, have a good night, guys.